Hi everyone, it's StariAri here to give you guys your report for the week of May 25th till the 31st. So we are currently in Gemini season. Yay! So if you guys didn't do anything for the new moon in Gemini this past Friday, I highly recommend that you do. There's going to be a lot of different energies that we're going to have to deal with for this week coming up. Looking at transformative energies regarding the way that we communicate our wants and our needs and our emotions to others, as well as really analyzing our relationships and the way that we perceive them as well as ourselves. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of communication, there's going to be a lot of analyzing, as well as movement into more of a balanced energy between intellect and emotions. Okay, so looking at astrology this week, we're still currently in Mercury and Gemini energy, but we're going to move or transition from that on the 28th, and that's moving into Cancer, and that's going to be for a while. Like, it's going to be May 28th to like August 4th, and this is because it's a really unusual length in this energy, but it's due to Mercury going into retrograde from June 18th to July 12th. Okay, that's the reason why we're gonna last in this energy for a while. But there's gonna be a energy of wanting to, or a desire to, communicate our feelings thoroughly and understanding them as well. Okay, so this beautiful energy of this beautiful interaction between Mercury and Cancer is gonna definitely give way to ideas moving into manifesting through our emotions as well. Okay, so it's going to be intense, but it's also going to be very, very healing. Okay, Mercury enters Cancer, and it's going to be a way for this sharp intellectual energy to be softened, as well as it's going to offer the opportunity for us to understand and communicate our emotions thoroughly and directly as well. We're going to get a real chance to become closer with others during this transit, as well as have a, or be willing to understand others, as well as wanting to be heard and understood by our loved ones as well. Okay, so this is going to be a very vulnerable time for many, but it's also going to be kind of like opening ourselves up to having a more intimate emotional connection with other people. Okay, I know that's kind of scary. Oh my god, intimacy with emotions, fuck. Yeah, I know a lot of people are probably freaking out, but it's definitely a good thing. Okay, so the mind and the heart will grow closer. Okay, so when you think about Mercury, it rules the mind. Okay, the intellect, which is under the air as well as earth signs of Virgo and Gemini. So from there, you move into Cancer energy, which rules the heart, the emotions, love, and compassion. Okay, which is under, the moon energy. Okay, so because of this, we're going to be thinking more about kind of like at a deeper level about our feelings and the way we express them to other people, about other people's feelings and the way they express it to us. Having a thorough understanding that there's more to it than just an initial reaction of our emotions. Okay, so we're going to be able to analyze them. So I'll give you guys an example. If you get triggered or upset with someone because they said something to do that, we're going to be able to understand why. Okay, because again, we're going to be able to communicate and find a resolution for all involved, all right, in a compassionate way. It's not going to be like crazy intensity that, oh, we're going to get in a fight, things like that. It's more of uh, like I said earlier, a balance of intellect and emotion. Okay, so that's very, very important. Um, so instead of saying, oh, I was angry at you, we're going to go and uncover where that anger stems from. Okay, so there's layers to emotions. Anger usually has a connection with disappointment, with sadness, with pain and suffering. And so we're going to be able to really, really understand where our anger stems from. Okay, instead of blaming other people, we're going to definitely take responsibility on our behalf, regarding our interactions with others. Okay, so we're gonna be able to see that and correct it or heal it as, you know, however it'll work for us. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for this coming week. So we're gonna go ahead and begin our readings. All right.
Okay, so Earth signs, this is your layout for this week. So we have the energy of the week for love is the Empress. Here it is. So, you guys, this means that you are in this energy of creation, of expanding your family life as well as your love life, finding success in those avenues. Um, the Empress brings about a sense of understanding how the world works, especially when it comes to loving relationships. And it also brings about kind of like a manifestation of these, like wish, I guess you could say a wish list of the perfect partnership into your life, okay? So it's important for you to harness the energy of the Empress this week. So here we go. Taurus, you got the Three of Winter. So this is the equivalent of the Three of Swords. When it comes to love reading, the Three of Winter is all about letting go. Okay, it feels like there's been pain, like in the past, when it comes to relationships. It feels like sometimes you cycle through the same emotions over and over again, Taurus, especially when there's somebody that reminds you of the pain. Maybe you're still somehow brooding over it, you're still not letting go of it. And so the Three of Swords is telling you it's time to let it go. It's time to heal and it's time to move forward in your life and think about your future, okay? Without all that pain and suffering that you are going through or you're making yourself go through just because you've stumbled upon a disappointing scenario in your love life. And maybe there's a partner, or maybe there was a partner that disappointed you, that didn't follow through with all of their promises. And so now that you're single, or maybe you're in this relationship, you're feeling that. You're feeling that. It reminds you of that failure that you had in the past. And it reminds you that possibly it's important for you to finally see things through reality, the instead of rose-colored glasses, and admit that things are not going the way that you've planned, or things are not going the way that you wish they were, okay? And because the Empress energy is a driving force for perfection, pretty much a manifestation of your reality, or in the material wealth that you so desire, so deserve in this life, Taurus, it is important for you to finally let these things go and open yourself up to your true Empress energy, okay? Because it's there, it's abundance, okay? Look at that. It's abundance. It's everything you've ever wanted, okay, Taurus? So next is Capricorn. So you got the Three of Spring, Capricorn. This is the equivalent of the Three of Wands. So this one in particular, I feel like you have these plans that are going towards the route that you want them to go towards. It feels like nothing can stop you, okay? Like things are working out the way that they're supposed to, but you're always up for the challenge as well. When it comes to relationship, loving relationship, things are going the way that you planned. You're getting the attention that you desired from this person. This partnership is becoming more of like a both a romance and a business association, which is thrilling for you because you are being motivated to do everything and anything you can to succeed because your partner is as successful as you. So it's again, I feel that power couple energy coming in again from last week, and so things are just working like out the way that they're supposed to. But there are also challenges coming up ahead, but you're ready for them as well, okay? And your partner's ready for anything. You guys can take on the world, all right? So next one is Virgo. Virgo, the Eight of Summer is the equivalent of the Eight of Cups, and this is all about walking away, okay, knowing your worth. It feels like there's a change coming up for you, Virgo, and particularly closing doors from the past when it comes to relationships with others, especially romantic relationships. It feels like you know your worth now, and you're just walking away, and you're just looking forward to something better. That's coming up. You feel like you've missed out a lot, and you feel like you've let this partner take too much of your time, too much of your joy, I would say. And I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that, Virgo. You're finally like, okay, I've had enough. I deserve better. I am moving forward. Okay, and those who are not in a relationship, Virgo, I feel like you're finally dealing with the past. I feel like you're finally dealing with those emotions that are surfacing, that are asking you to look at yourself and look at your relationships, and finally feel at peace in where you're headed, okay? And so that means that there's a possibility that you are not going to be alone for a very long time. If you are still alone, there's a possibility that you're opening yourself up to love, and that love is coming back soon, okay? So it's like a either an old flame or a new flame that's something that you've wanted for a very long time, okay? So that's all I have for you, earth signs. Let me know if you guys are interested in a personal reading. If you go to my website, www.stariari33.com, you will see the emailed readings that are very discounted, and then you will also see my services that I provide for personal readings, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a better week, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.